Empire Nerds here. I do like the whole theme where anime or MMO games and the character gets stuck into it. But one my thing I have a problem with MMOs, anime, there's sometimes I don't know how MMO works. Well, my first game was I play an MMO game. I think I did play a couple of them. And I think it was RuneScape or World of Warcraft. Is RuneScape's an MMO game? It makes sense because it's a big, huge map and players play on. It's went back when RuneScape was still new and it was an old game. There's old school and there's new school now. But it doesn't really matter. This is not here I'm talking about. I'm talking about, in my opinion, what's make a great MMO anime game. Well, my opinion is your character got to get stuck in the game. And people say, oh, that's just the same thing how every MMO games get into. But no, no. For example, like Overlord. Like, why I think Overlord is interesting, because the main character got stuck in the undead body. Like, that's actually sound freaking neat, like, that's spectacular. That's the way you should do it. Like, I really hate when, like, the characters, like, pick a human character and they get stuck in the game. That's it. That's literally what you pick. That's like me picking, a human being or whatever. It's like, no. It's like a cat playing an MMO game, gets stuck in the video game, and he's a cat. That's just so lame to me. Like, I just want a character just pick, like, it's feel like it's not realistic enough, like, sure, there are probably a few people play as humans in some games, but people who are like the interest, like, playing non-human characters, like slime, goblins, trolls, kobolds, or dragons, people. If you make an anime game, like, well, it's not really a game. It's just about a character got stuck in the video game. In an MMO, you should make your character get stuck in a non-human body. That's my opinion. Because it's making it more interesting, because since he's stuck in that body, it affects his mind and affects his mind and body. Because if you're a dragon-like people, what is your abilities? And if you got stuck in like an undead body, your humanity started to drain, because it makes sense, because undead do not have that capability. That's why Overlord is very interesting, because since since a player got stuck, his undead avatar. Alright? And number 2, I believe, movesets. Yeah, moves. But do not make your moves too overpowered. Like, Overlord does have overpowerful moves, but it makes sense because Lord Lyons is level 100. He's from the start, because he played this game so much, where at a point he's level 100. But all the character he faced in, like, beginnings were, like, level 10, level 30s, level 20s. It's still like a game, but it's become real life. And that's another thing. Still make it as a game, but still, like, be in real life kind of way. Yeah, like, that's why I like an MMO anime stories, where it's still a game, but it's become real life, so there's certain changes you can't do in the game now. But still, like, all anime, it's for physics. You always put physics in your game. And also, you're an anime. Without those, it's just too confusing how they can do this and how they can't do this, how they can. Like why Lord Ines can fly, because the amulet allow him to fly in season 1. This is how to make the MMO story. I mean, not a story. I mean, MMO anime good, because you add in a character who pick a non-human character. You got the abilities of of interesting, like how the character work, and you got the third one. Physics still available. It doesn't matter if you're in a game or it doesn't matter you're in the real world, or it doesn't matter in the fictional world. There's still physics, unless you got something to break it. Then is allowed. And number 4. That's my family. Like, number 4 is taking the role play of your character. Like, Lawrence role playing his character, but it doesn't really need to be like, oh, this character is just role play his character. He could just walk around and explore this new world and realize he's stuck in this, and think about a plot, a goal of his. And Lord Iron's goal is world conquest. But technically, it was a suggestion in season 1, but he was really decided on season 3 is because Demiurge took that serious. And like, yeah, that's pretty much it. How they make an MMO anime, in my opinion. Like, of course, you have encounters with other people or other monsters, or else get boring. But that still be the plot. The plot, the characters, the interest of the abilities, and like the interest of the worlds, and the physics, and how the character can break the physics. Is like why Lawrence can stop time is because time magic. See what I'm saying right here? That's how you make it an MMO anime series. But also do research on MMOs and how they work, and make your character play the game for a little while. You can see them, oh, they're having fun with that game, and bam, they're stuck in the game, and they can't see their health bar or mana bar or their XP bar, because they don't know they're actually leveling up, or there's no leveling up system when it's become real. It's kind of easy, because you gotta think like you're the character playing this game, then you make a decision, and also interact the world, and like once it was a game. You can't see your health bar, or mana bar, or XP bar. You probably say, since it's become real, you don't earn XP or something like that. Like, maybe since it's become real life, you die only once. So there's no spawn points. That's how you make an MMO anime. In my opinion, the good MMO anime is more like non-human characters where humans get stuck into a non-human character, like slime, goblins, trolls, kobolds, dragon people, or any kind of monster, maybe like frogonoids or something like that. Like, just make me pique my interest, because I do not like when human character gets stuck in a video game as humans. Elves, I accept. Dwarves, yes. They're kind of like still human, but at least it has some add-ons to like pointy ears. You know this is an elf. And dwarves, they're just small little people. Orcs are just like green humans with buff meat on their skins. because they're more like, oh, I'm gonna crush you. Or what the heck? Just explore ideas like maybe. Oh dang! It's 10 minutes already. All right, I'm gonna say this. May explore like your own race. Make your own race in the game of like anime, and then they get stuck of it, and the characters love what their character gets stuck in. It's kind of cool. You can make your own race, and your character play that race, and they get stuck in it. This is why I think that's to make it more interesting. That's why I love Overlord. It's because all the characters, especially Lord Ein's character, is freaking badass. And it's kind of cool how he's losing humanity, but he still have his feelings. This is why you should make the MMO with non-human characters. Instead, human characters get stuck in human characters. So that's it for today. Empire Nerds signing out.